Santa Claus. The very name brings a twinkle to the eyes of children and adults alike. The name conjures up images of joy and wonder. Every year as the holiday season approaches, the anticipation builds. He is a jolly figure in a red suit with a long white beard and a hearty laugh. His image is instantly recognizable, bringing warmth and happiness wherever he goes. He brings gifts to children around the world, traveling through the night on his magical sleigh pulled by reindeer. The excitement of waking up on Christmas morning to find presents under the tree is a cherished memory for many. But where did this magical figure come from? The origins of Santa Claus can be traced back to Saint Nicholas, a monk born in the 3rd century in what is now Turkey. Known for his generosity and kindness, Saint Nicholas became the subject of many legends. His story spans centuries and continents, evolving through various cultures and traditions. From the Dutch Sinterklaas to the British Father Christmas, the figure of Santa Claus has been shaped by many influences. It's a tale of generosity, imagination, and the spirit of giving. Santa Claus embodies the joy of giving and the magic of the holiday season. His story is a reminder of the importance of kindness and the impact of small acts of generosity. Santa's story reminds us of the power of belief. Children around the world write letters to Santa, sharing their hopes and dreams. The excitement of waiting for Santa's arrival is a magical experience that brings families together. It reminds us of the importance of kindness. During the holiday season, people come together to help those in need, spreading joy and goodwill. Acts of kindness, big and small, make the world a better place. It reminds us to keep the wonder of childhood alive. The magic of Santa Claus encourages us to see the world through the eyes of a child, full of wonder and possibility. It's a time to create lasting memories with loved ones. So let's journey back in time. Let's explore the rich history and evolution of Santa Claus, from his humble beginnings as Saint Nicholas to the beloved figure we know today. Let's explore the fascinating history of Santa Claus. Join us as we uncover the stories and traditions that have made Santa Claus a symbol of joy, generosity, and the magic of Christmas. The story of Santa Claus begins with a real person. His name was Saint Nicholas, a man whose life was marked by extraordinary acts of kindness and generosity. Saint Nicholas was born in the 3rd century AD in the village of Patara, which was then a part of Greece, but is now located on the southern coast of Turkey. He was raised in a devout Christian family and was known for his piety and compassion from a young age. He lived in the 3rd century AD. He was the bishop of Myra, in what is now Turkey. As a bishop, he was deeply committed to his faith and his community, often going to great lengths to help those in need. Saint Nicholas was known for his generosity. He was known for his love for children. He would often give gifts to the poor and needy, and his acts of kindness were numerous and legendary. One famous story tells of a poor man. The man had 3 daughters. In those times, a young woman's father had to offer prospective husbands something of value, a dowry. Without a dowry, a woman was unlikely to marry. He couldn't afford their dowries. This meant they couldn't get married. The poor man was in despair, fearing for the future of his daughters. Saint Nicholas heard of their plight. He secretly delivered bags of gold to their home. According to legend, he did this under the cover of night to avoid drawing attention to himself. This act of kindness became legendary. It is still associated with Santa Claus today. The story of Saint Nicholas and his secret gift-giving has inspired countless traditions of generosity and giving, especially during the Christmas season. His legacy lives on, reminding us of the power of kindness and the impact one person can have on the lives of others. Over the centuries, the legend of Saint Nicholas spread throughout Europe. It evolved as it traveled. Different cultures added their own traditions. In the Netherlands, he became Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas arrives by boat from Spain. He has helpers called Zwarte Pieten. In England, he became Father Christmas. Father Christmas was a jolly figure. He wore a long robe. He represented the spirit of good cheer at Christmas time. These different versions of Saint Nicholas laid the groundwork for the modern Santa Claus. The modern image of Santa Claus began to take shape in the 19th century. Before this period, Santa Claus was depicted in various ways across different cultures. However, it was during the 1800s that a more unified and recognizable image of Santa started to emerge, thanks to the contributions of writers and illustrators. American writers and illustrators played a key role in shaping this image. They drew inspiration from European traditions and folklore, blending them with their own creative ideas to craft a version of Santa that resonated with the American public. Their work laid the foundation for the Santa Claus we know today. In 1823, Clement Clarke Moore wrote the poem A Visit from St. Nicholas. This poem, which is better known today as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, played a pivotal role in defining Santa's characteristics and his role in Christmas celebrations. Moore's poem is a delightful narrative that describes Santa Claus in vivid detail. It introduced many elements that have become synonymous with Santa, such as his jolly demeanor, his mode of transportation, and his nocturnal visits to deliver gifts to children. Moore's poem gave Santa many of his now iconic attributes. For instance, it described Santa as a jolly old elf with a twinkle in his eye and a round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. These descriptions help to create a warm and endearing image of Santa that has endured for generations. He described Santa as a jolly old elf, a characterization that added a sense of whimsy and magic to the figure of Santa Claus. This portrayal made Santa more approachable and beloved by children and adults alike. He described Santa's sleigh pulled by 8 reindeer, each with their own unique names. This imagery of Santa flying through the night sky in a sleigh led by reindeer has become one of the most enduring and magical aspects of the Santa Claus legend. The poem quickly became popular, capturing the imagination of readers young and old. Its charming depiction of Santa Claus and the excitement of Christmas Eve resonated deeply with the public, helping to cement these images in the cultural consciousness. It helped to solidify the image of Santa in the American imagination. Over time, these depictions were further refined and popularized by other artists and writers. But the foundation laid by Moore's poem remains a cornerstone of the modern Santa Claus mythos. Section 5. The Coca-Cola Influence, Cementing the Image. While Moore's poem established Santa's image, it was Coca-Cola that cemented his look. In the 1930s, Coca-Cola launched a marketing campaign. They featured Santa Claus in their advertisements. They hired illustrator Haddon Sundblom. Sundblom's illustrations depicted Santa as a jolly, rosy-cheeked figure. He wore a red suit with white fur trim. This image of Santa became wildly popular. It has endured for decades. It's the image most people think of today when they picture Santa Claus. Section 6. Santa Around the World, a Global Celebration. Santa Claus has transcended cultural boundaries. He is celebrated around the world. However, his name and appearance vary from country to country. In France, he is known as Père Noël. In Italy, he is Babbo Natale. In Japan, he is Santa Kurosu. In Russia, he is Ded Moroz. Regardless of the name, the sentiment remains the same. Santa Claus represents the joy and generosity of the holiday season. Section 7. The Spirit of Giving, Santa's Enduring Message. Santa Claus embodies the spirit of giving. He embodies the joy of bringing happiness to others. This is a powerful message. It resonates deeply with people of all ages and cultures. Santa reminds us that the holiday season is about more than just receiving gifts. It's about spending time with loved ones. It's about showing kindness to others. It's about spreading cheer. This is a timeless message. It is one that is especially important in today's world. Section 8. Beyond the Presents, the True Meaning of Santa. It's easy to get caught up in the commercialism of the holidays, but the true meaning of Santa goes beyond the presents. He represents the magic of belief. He represents the innocence of childhood. He reminds us that anything is possible if we just believe. This is a powerful message. It's one that can stay with us long after the holiday season is over. Section 9. Conclusion. The timeless allure of Santa Claus. From his origins as Saint Nicholas to his modern-day incarnation, Santa Claus has captured the imaginations of generations. He is a symbol of hope, generosity, and the magic of the holiday season. His story reminds us of the importance of kindness, generosity, and the power of belief. These timeless values transcend cultures and generations. They ensure that the legend of Santa Claus will continue to enchant us for centuries to come.